Well guys, it's been some journey, hasn't it? 88 days ago, we left the UK and began the challenge to travel from the UK to Japan without flying. And after traveling by land for over 10,000 miles and just taking, unfortunately, that one 45-minute flight in Kazakhstan, the journey is nearly over. The end is in sight. Just across the sea behind me is...
Japan!
Japan. So, let's finally get there. So we're currently in the city of Busan here in South Korea, and tonight we were going to hop on a ferry to Fukuoka in Japan. It was going to be another long overnight ferry for 15 hours or something. So obviously we didn't fancy that because we just did that leaving China. So we did some research and we seen there's an island not so far away from Busan called Tsushima. Now we thought it was South Korean because of how close it was, but it's actually Japanese, and we can get there by catching just a 2-hour ferry, nice and fast. I'm so buzzing to get back to Japan. It's my favourite country. It's Katarina's first time. You excited?
Yeah, of course I am.
So let the journey begin. Let's get to Japan. Checked out of South Korea and got ourselves a ticket to Tsushima. The price of the ticket, extortionate. Tell them.
£55 each.
55 quid for an hour and a half on a ferry. So we're expecting luxury things to Japan. 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. This is it, look, boarding gate to Tsushima. And I'm guessing that's the ferry in the distance, or that one. Let's find out. Blimey, it's not the biggest ferry for 200 people, but let's see what it's like on the inside. Thank you. And there it is. That's what £55 each gets you for an hour and a half to Japan. One of the most luxury ferries I've been on. Also smells a bit like piss. Can you smell piss?
A little bit.
Yeah, I can smell piss. Maybe we're next to the toilet. Anyway, it's what it is.
At least we have front seats.
Yeah, front seats, loads of leg room, not complaining. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gutted. I had this big speech prepared to do on top of the deck. As we got closer to Japan, I was going to say, like, oh, there's Japan, you know, we finally did it. After 3 months of travel, there it is. But unfortunately, we're locked in this room for the next hour and a half. You're not allowed outside. So it's a bit of an anti-climax for the big finale. But it is what it is. I'll do my speech when we get to Japan. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Japan. We did it. Oh mate, what a feeling. Welcome to Japan. After 88 days of brutal travel, we've arrived in tropical paradise. What a beautiful place, Kat.
It is.
It is unreal, honestly. And yeah, we can finally relax at long last. No more trains, no more buses. How long is this bus journey?
3 hours.
Arigato.
Tickets.
Okay. Arigato. Well, butter our arses. Turns out we got off the ferry at the wrong bloody part of the island. We were supposed to stay on it and let it take us to the south. But silly us, we got off at the north. So we had to jump on that 3-hour bus. Let's now get to the hotel, drop our bags off and begin this Japanese adventure. Here's our hotel here, look. The Toyoko Inn. £45 a night. Let's see what it gets you.
Room key ですね。
Oh, room keys here. Okay.
ルームキーもう1枚ですね。
Oh, another one.
Oh, 2 room keys.
こちらがホテルのインフォメーションになります。
Ah, arigato.
はい、
Arigato. Okay, thank you. Oh, there we go. Told you, Japan's the one. Welcome to an introvert's dream. You see, you don't speak to anyone at check-in. You do the whole check-in process yourself, and then they give you the key, and then boom, off we go. Let's go see what room 401 looks like. Oh, 304.
Oh, so we... the
We're on the wrong
floor.
bloody floor, cat. 3, here we go. Nope. Smells like seaweed. There it is. That's our first hotel room here in Japan. The big question now is, how does the toilet look? Is it Japanese? Is it heated? It bloody is! Yes! I waited years to be back on these Japanese toilets. Look at the size of it. Perfect shape for my arse. Is it heated? It's certainly got water pressure, and it's got the music system as well. Cat, ladies first. Test the throne.
How do I do that?
Well, you get your arse out and sit on it. Enjoy it. Is it heated?
No. I don't know what it was.
Play the music. What is going on in there? Can I come in?
I don't know how this works. I don't know how to flush the toilet.
Oh, for God's sake. Usually it's at the back. What's that? There we go. That's how you flush it, guys.
Don't do this, because this is just getting jacks through my ass.
Jacks through your arse. It's the best toilet ever. Alright guys, we're going to cool down here for a bit and then we're going to hit the streets of this mysterious island. But guys, once again, welcome to... Whoa!
Japan!
Not much happening here on Tsushima Island. There's a few shops open, a few locals knocking around, and of course, always here in Japan, a few vending machines. Any used underwear I can buy and sniff. As you know, there's more vending machines here in Japan than there are people. Did you know
No, I didn't. But let's find them all.
that? All of them. There's over 80 million vending machines. I think that's right anyway. I'll write the correct thing below. But yeah, this is Tsushima Island. Very quiet, peaceful place. But let me show you around. It's so quiet here. It's so silent. I feel a bit rude speaking loudly even though I'm outside on the streets. But that's Japan for you, a very peaceful and quiet country. 80,000 people live here on Tsushima Island. But look, there's no one around, just a few cars driving about. We're in the city centre right now.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're going to keep walking this way, see if we can see anyone, but shh, keep it down.
If someone farts, you can hear it.
Look at Cat making rude jokes in Japan.
It's true, this is so peaceful.
This is in India, Cat.
Oh, if it was India, it wouldn't be like that.
What was that? What the hell's going on? This place is haunted. This place is freaking me out. Well, we're trying our best to find some content to show you guys, but there's literally nothing here. This is the centre of Tsushima, and as you can see, yeah, not much going on, but we like it. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and it's the perfect place to talk about the previous 88 days of travel. Now, I put a post out on Instagram, so listen, ask me any question you want about the journey, and myself and Kat are going to answer it. So we're going to do that right now, starting with question number 1.
What was the route you chose to take?
First of all, a big thank you to everyone that watched these videos all the way up to Japan. However, I get some of you haven't seen every single one, so let's do a little recap of the journey from UK to Japan with that one flight. This is the itinerary we did. It consisted of 25 trains, several buses, and countless taxis. It started in my home city of Plymouth. I got a train to Dover, a ferry to Calais, a train to Paris, a taxi to the German border, 2 trains through Germany, and then 3 trains through Poland to Ukraine. Then a long train to Romania, a long bus through Romania, and a train to Bucharest, where Kat joined me. Then it was 3 long trains to Turkey, and then another train to Ankara. Ankara is when we got a 40-hour train to Kars, our longest one, And then from cars, we got several buses and taxis to Georgia. Georgia was all buses and taxis, and then unfortunately, we got that one small flight to Kazakhstan. From there, we got a massive train through Kazakhstan for over 30 hours, and then a taxi to Almaty. We got a bus to the China border, and then the trains through China began. Several trains through China equaling around 50 hours. From China, we then caught a ferry to South Korea. And then the last train to Busan, and that's where we caught the ferry this morning to Japan. Man, saying that out loud makes me feel sick. That was some journey. We've seen about 3 people on these streets so far, and one of them wasn't even on the streets, he was on a boat. We've seen about 2 people walking around. It's a very, mysterious place. Jesus, this vending machine's seen better days. Look at the state of this one. Milk and juice just rotting away inside. Hey Kat, do you want some Japanese milk? Come here. Look at this one.
Oh.
I've just noticed what that is. That's a love hotel. If you know, you know. But
Yeah, I heard something.
the love hotels?
No, not about the love. I heard something.
Oh,
coming
someone
from
moaning. Yeah, I had a couple moans as well. You know what a love hotel is? Basically, they're everywhere in Japan. It's one of the biggest money makers here in the country. You go in, rent the room for an hour or 2, do your business, and off you go. So yeah, that was a love hotel back then, and we heard a bit of noise.
Maybe that's the next business, backpacker love hotel.
Oh, anything but trains. It's time to test the vending machines here in Japan. Now, before I mentioned a used underwear thing, that's not actually a joke. You can apparently buy used underwear from a vending machine in Japan. Now, the 2 times I've been before, I couldn't find it, but when I get to Tokyo, I'm going to try my best to find it. So, who knows, maybe a lucky viewer, I'll donate it to him. What are we going for, Kat?
Basic H2O.
Banging. What's this place like? Golden Harima. Casino, maybe? This guy's just left it. Kat, look, come in. Here we have a hair salon. Here we have a barber's. And then here, it appears we've got some old abandoned, I don't know, theatre or something. And that's pretty much it, Kat.
Not much, is it?
Not much going on. Not much. Konnichiwa. That's going to be our best interaction here on the island. So I think it's time for question number 2. Katerina, tell me.
How much money did you spend in the entire trip? Remind people they set up a budget of £3,000 for both of us.
Probably the stupidest thing I've ever said. The worst prediction ever. I spent £3,000 by the time I got to Germany. Europe killed me. And then it just kept getting, pricey as we travelled. But yeah, here we go. I spent £9,000. £9,000 in 88 days. Well, we spent £9,000. Is that good or not? I don't know. I mean, we've travelled a long way. Countless trains, countless buses, countless hotels. Hotels are the killer. That one flight. So yeah, £9,000.
I think the trains, 50 quid trains is each time adds up quite quick.
It adds up. It's been an expensive journey, I'll be honest, guys. £9,000. So that brings us to a little page we've set up on Patreon. Now, if you know what Patreon is, it's a way of helping support the creators that you watch. And in our situation, help support our suffering on these long, expensive journeys. Now, I've always had comments over the years saying, Ben, set up a Patreon like every other YouTuber does. So we've finally done it. Kat's going to run it. And yeah, we hope to see you guys on there. Obviously, Kat quit her job to pursue this YouTube lifestyle. And we ain't stopping there, believe me. We got a mega trip lined up in Africa next year, or this year, who knows, Asia, and of course South America's lined up. So it's going to be, well, a lot more brutal journeys. So yeah, link is in the description below for Patreon, and we hope to see you guys on there. Thanks very much. One crucial thing you must do in Japan, a very important rule, is even though the light is red, look, and there's no one around, not a single person around, you still gotta wait. That's how they do it in Japan. Oh, it's green, so now we can walk. No matter what. Even if there's no one around for miles, you still wait. That's the rules. Back in the hotel room, as you've seen, not much going on here, so we're gonna wait it out. Apparently at 8 p.m. in 2 hours time, the pub opens down the street. So we'll see what happens at 8 p.m.
Oh my god.
Well, we're back on the streets. It's now 8 o'clock, the pub's around the corner, but still there's no one on the streets. It's such a freaky place. Cat's scared. I'm like, don't worry, we're in Japan. As spooky as it feels, we're safe. But yeah, here we go. This is the centre. There's a guy on a bike there. And that's it. So let's check out this pub. It's around this corner. Cat's freaking out. I don't blame her. This place is spooky. And she just said, I hope Jack the stripper doesn't come out and murder her. Do you mean Jack the Ripper by any chance?
Well, probably. Is that like very well-known creepy murder?
Jack the Ripper, not Jack the stripper. Anyway, look, the casino's still open, and apparently the pub is down here on the left. So let's get in there. You're having a laugh. It's bloody closed. Look. Q's, darts and pool bar. Meant to open at 8. It's closed. Nightmare. What are we going to do in this town? There's nothing to do.
No, I tell you what, we're gonna get a drink from Family Mart.
Family Mart? You know what Family Mart is? Basically a 7-Eleven. It's around the corner. We just had some food there. And I guess that's what we're going to do tonight.
Yeah, that's it.
Our first night in Japan.
Great.
Family Mart. I refuse to spend my first night back in Japan at a Family Mart. As much as I love a Family Mart and a 7-Eleven, I need a proper meal to end my first day here. I've seen horror movies like this before, those Japanese horror movies. This is exactly like that. Anyway, we can't give up. There must be something down here, a restaurant or a bar.
Yeah.
Look at this. How is this the centre? I can hear noise up there. It must be a love hotel.
Where did you brought me?
I don't know. I do apologise.
You showed me these amazing little photos, which they were.
Yeah, of Tsushima. That's where we got off the port. They had like beaches and stuff up there. And obviously we've travelled down here. And, well, Ghost City.
Well, at least we have a
Oh, at least we got a vending machine. Maybe that's going to be our dinner tonight, Kat.
Family Mart.
Oh, just drinks. What the hell's that noise?
Stop it, I don't like it.
I'll give you 100 quid to go up there.
Miles.
200. 300?
15,000 pounds. Look at that, it looks like a ghost.
Oh my god, it does. There's a ghost face in the wall. We're in a ghost city. Here we go. No, there's eggs on the front. Oh, look at this. Perfect. Got ramen. Oh, now we're talking. So I think we finally found the restaurant. Here's the menu. Yeah, this is it. Look. Got some ramen. Let's try it. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Konnichiwa. So basically here in Japan, in these little cafes, you don't order with the waitress. You come in here, type it into the machine, and then they bring the food to you. You also pay at the machine, so there's basically no interaction. And there we go. I can't remember what happens now. I guess I just bring it to me. Shoes off, Kat. Shoes off. Oh, look at this. Buzzing. Welcome to Japan, Kat. Does not get more Japanese than this. Sat on the floor, cross-legged. Oh, Kat's got... Was that Austin Powers? Who's that? Who's that? It looks like Austin Powers, but a weirder version. Ah, beautiful. Arigato. That's banging, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, bless you. Guys, you cannot beat Japanese food, let me tell you. Cheers. Bless you. Unreal. Unreal. Dumplings have arrived. Listen guys, you know me. I don't sugarcoat anything. I say it how it is. If the food's bad, I say it's bad. But here in Japan, you simply can't fault it. Unbeatable 10 out of 10 food. Well, I think it's time to end the video here and continue filming in the morning. Not much to say really. You've seen what this place is like. Eerie, spooky, not much to see. But either way, great to be back in Japan. I hope you can hear me from this wind. It's crazy. Anything you want to say?
Could it get more random than this?
One of the most random places we've ever been on this channel, here in Tsushima. Anyway, catch you in the morning. We're going to get a ferry tomorrow to a big city called Fukuoka. So, a lot more lively than this. Anyway, catch you in the morning. Morning all. It's the next day here in Tsushima, and it's time to leave. We were actually originally going to book 3 or 4 days here. Can you imagine that? I was going to book 4 days in that hotel. Good job I only booked 1 because, as you've seen, bless you, there's nothing to do. So we're now going to get to the ferry terminal, which is down here, and hopefully get a ferry to Fukuoka. It's like 3 or 4 hours or something. So let's get there. As always, not many people around, but we think that's the ferry. So let's get in and try get some tickets. Gotta fill in a form to buy the tickets. Cat's on the job. Secretary.
Second class non-reserved?
Just do second class reserves. I don't know. Arigato. 2 tickets secured, £75 for the journey to Fukuoka. And we believe that is the ferry for the next 4 or 5 hours. Pretty old rusty one, but it will do. Konnichiwa. Oh wow, look at this. It's well smart. Shoes off. Look at this, it's well decent. Even though this is clearly a very old ferry, the Japanese just do things right. Look at this. We've got our own room.
I just copied the neighbour because I just see it.
What's that? That sick bag. Oh, what's going on? Cat's learning the Japanese culture. Ah, it's because he's done it now, like he's put a thing on his pillow. Is that what you got to do?
Yeah, just here. Then you lay flat.
It's a plastic bag, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a sick bag, Cat.
Is it?
I think it is. Couldn't sleep on the floor, it was hurting my hips, so I moved up on the sofa. Cat's still having a snooze, looking like a slug, all curled up. So let's go check out the rest of this ferry. So of course, myself and Kat have the second class tickets, but as you've seen, there's no one on this ferry. There's like 6 people on this ferry, and we've all been put in separate rooms, separate second class rooms. But what they do have is first class option, which is down here. And as you can see, it's identical to what myself and Kat are sleeping in, but less people, less beds, more room, more space. So these are the first class options. There you go. I think this costs like 75 quid. 75 quid gets you this on the ferry. And then of course you've got second class, where myself and Kat are, but there's hardly anyone on this ferry, which I've shown you. There's one room here, one man's there. There's Kat, all curled up like a slug. Alright, let's go outside, here we go. Oh, what's this? Is that a casino? Slot machines? Caught my foot in the bloody door, fuck me that hurt. And there you go. You can even gamble here on the ferry. Very ancient old machines. Looks like these have been around since the 80s. But you've got the option. You put your coins in there and then off you go. Look at this. Many of you won't remember these games growing up, but I certainly do, because this was prime childhood. Video game, Aero City, Sega. If you know, you know. Look at this. We got Tetris. What a game this was growing up. This was my childhood right here. Shout out to all the 90s and 80s kids. Anyway, let's go outside. Right, let's go downstairs. Let's see what's going on. That's in there. Oh, there's another room here, look. What the? No way. Well, it turns out there's more people on this ferry. I had no idea. I don't know if they were on this before we arrived. But yeah, I've just stumbled across this secret, well, massive room, which I'm guessing is economy. Because, well, look at it. Everyone's just in one big room. But 100% I would have rather have done this. 1, better content. 2, I would have saved myself some money. 75 quid we paid for those tickets upstairs. I wasn't happy about it. And to be honest, I didn't even know you could buy these tickets. And this 100% would have been cheaper. We bought the wrong tickets. We paid 75 quid, right, for these 2 tickets. Go look downstairs.
Why?
Trust me.
It's luxury.
Well, it's luxury to what we're used to, but a lot cheaper. Go check it out.
Seats.
No, it's awesome.
You're actually kidding me. You're kidding me. It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, why did we buy this one? It wasn't a ticket, but we didn't understand what it was.
Five hours later, on this awesome ferry, we have arrived at Fukuoka. Welcome. I love the little bow they do here in Japan and in South Korea. So polite. Anyway, let's get a taxi and get to the hostel. I need to whisper. It feels so rude talking in public out loud. Little gloves, little hat.
That's so cute.
Now, to keep this Japanese vibe going, we've booked a capsule hotel. Now, if you know what those are, basically a big dorm that are everywhere in Japan, and they put like 50 beds into a room. And the photos we've seen online, it looks like 50 beds in one room, like separate little pods. So Kat's in a female pod, I'm in the male pod, and it's called 9 Hours. It's across the street, let's get in there. It's called 9 Hours. Hopefully I get 9 hours sleep. Obviously I've done countless capsule hotels in my time, many in Japan on previous trips, but it's Kat's first one. Did you leave my bags inside? Okay, I got up. Alright, Kat. She's checked in. Enjoy your pod. Right, let's see where we're spending the night. Kat's gone up to our pod. Now I'm off to mine. Let's see. Right, so 7th to drop my bag off. Just to make things a bit more confusing, my locker is on the 7th floor, my pod is on the 3rd. Is this my locker? How does it work? get in? Can't figure it out. I've got the bloody barcode. It's not doing it. Am I really that dumb? Am I doing something stupid here? But that's the barcode. That gets you in the elevator. Why is it not? Why is it not working? Excuse me.
Yes.
How do you do this, please? Can't figure it out.
Yeah, I have a hard time.
Ah, is it this way? Mine's not working.
Yeah, sometimes you need to try.
Ah, thanks, brother. Arigato.
I'm Thailand.
Oh, you're from Thailand?
Yeah.
Gabon clap. Cheers, mate.
Where are you coming from?
England.
England.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, man. And my pod is on floor 3. I've got to be really quiet now, so I won't be doing any talking. So let me give you a grand tour. Here we go. Nervous.
3rd floor.
Oh my god. This is mine. Oh my god, look at that. And there it is. Welcome to my sleeping pod here in Japan. 18 quid. What the fuck? Are you in? Show us. Oh, it's the same as mine. It's the same as mine. Doesn't get more Japanese than where we are right now.
No, they even have that like hood sleepers type thing.
What, like him there? He's got slippers on and a robe. Well guys, we're trying to find a pub to have a beer. And this is the street where all the pubs are normally, and all the bars. But none of them are open until 8 PM or even 10 PM. The only pub that's open right now, 6 o'clock, is a British pub. It's called British Pub Morris Hippo. And it's down here on the right. You can always count on the Brits to open up a pub anywhere around the world and keep it open all day. So let's go have one pint and then we'll hit the Japanese places. I can see it, look. Morris Hippo, British pub. It looks like a Wetherspoons. Oh, look at it. It looks beautiful. British pub, Morris Hippo. Let's see what they do. Hello, konnichiwa. Fukuoka. 1 pint and 1/2 pint, please. Arigato. Did you see the British guys in there?
Yeah, I did.
There was a couple of British blokes in there drinking on their own. Typical. On what day is it? Monday. Monday evening. So cheers, Kat. Cheers to Japan.
Yes.
The hell is that?
You always have the worst one. Why did I say yes to you? I was gonna
It was
go.
a local beer. It was a local beer.
I was gonna go for a Heineken.
Oh. Ranking it. Just had to nip back to the hotel for a quick shower. Kat's changed her outfit. Honestly, it is boiling here in Japan. We're sweating our tits off. And we need a drink. And luckily, here in Japan, they've got orange juice machines, look. Freshly squeezed. There's the oranges. Kat, stick the money in, juice me up. If this machine was in the UK, some scumbag would have smashed it up and started sucking on these oranges. But here in Japan, all is safe. You ready?
That's it.
Is it working?
My cup.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh. Oh, it even comes with a little cellophane wrapper. Good? Konnichiwa.
He has a YouTube.
YouTube?
Look.
He's a YouTuber? YouTube? Instagram as well.
Oh, here
There
he
he
is.
is, there's Rico. No way.
Oh, look.
Arigato. Good luck, okay? Good luck, Rico. Bye-bye. So that was Rico the cat. Probably the best interaction I'm going to get here in Japan. But yeah, this is Fukuoka. And to be honest, there's not much going on. It's a pretty chilled city compared to obviously Osaka, Tokyo, and all these other places where we're going to go. So yeah, it's pretty chill, but it's nice. We're now going to try find a cocktail bar to end the night. Look at that, look. That bike does not have a lock on it. And you see that quite a lot in Japan. Most of the bikes don't have locks or nothing. I'm going to say it again. Would you see that in the UK? No, you bloody won't. Some scumbag will nick it. So yeah, safety in Japan. Love it. Lips Exciting Adult Club. If Katerina wasn't here, I'd be straight in. Nah, joking. Listen, we're going home. We've been walking around for a bit. There's not much going on, I'll be honest. It's quite quiet, and it's Tuesday night. So this place probably gets a bit more action Friday and Saturday. We've tried to go in some bars, but it's all like love bars. So
I don't fancy talking.
yeah, I don't fancy doing that either. Anyway, we're now gonna go back to the hotel. Well, go back to our capsule pod and try and get some sleep. Hopefully 9 hours. Got about 6 hours sleep. I need to rename that hostel 6 hours. How'd you do?
3.
What happened?
What happened? I had a snorer, the biggest snorer of my life, above me.
Above me. You had a terrible night. So no more capsule hotels, no more pods. Oh, was not expecting that. Matey crossed the road. Prime example here, look, there's no cars around. We could easily walk. It's like a 6 foot. Look at that. Could easily walk it, but it's red. So we're gonna stay here until it goes green.
Melting.
Another one. What's going on here? What's happening? Cat, we're the only ones. Everyone's doing it. Has things changed in Japan in recent years? I haven't been here for 3 years. You wouldn't dare do that 3 years ago, especially 8 years ago when I first came. Oh, it's green. Here we go. The reason I walked on the red light is because it's so bloody hot here. It's like 40 degrees, hence me wearing a hat. You've never seen me wear a hat because I look stupid wearing them. What do you think? Do I look like Liam Gallagher or that guy from Kevin and Perry? Anyway, this is the station. Let's go in and get out of the city. Now, because it's so bloody hot, we've decided to get out of the city centre, Fukuoka. So we've hopped on that 30-minute train, come to the outskirts, and we've arrived at the
Beach!
At long last, we're finally going to have a swim. After 3 months of sweaty trains and buses, it's time to cool down. So up this way, apparently, is a nice hidden beach. So let's go check it out.
That way?
How do we get to the beach, please?
I think she says like that way.
ビーチへはどうやって行けばいいですかビーチへはどうやって行けばいいですか
ビーチこっからはね、泳げるところがないの。泳げるビーチはここじゃない。
This is not a swimmable beach. Oh, really?
泳げるとこ、スイミングはもっと向こ
Oh, that way.
This way?
う。結構遠い。
I can walk? Walking?
もうかなり乗せてく？乗っていきますか？
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah.
Arigato. He's offered us a lift.
Oh.
Arigato. And that is why Japan is the best country in the world, right there. Amazing people. We really appreciate it. It's so hot outside.
車しています
いいえ。
暑いですか
どこから歩いてきました？
We got a train from Fukuoka.
で、駅は？
Yeah, yeah.
ここ？
Hi, hi. England, Portugal. Portugal. Spain.
Spain? Yeah. Spain?
Arigato. Here.
Hey, you're welcome.
Hey, thank you so much. This way. Okay, arigato. Bye-bye. Nice to meet you. Oh man, what a lovely lady. She just drove us like 10 minutes. I thought it was going to be just a couple minutes walk. She drove us all the way this way. Look at this. Down this way is the beach apparently. Welcome to Japanese paradise. Windy Japanese paradise. So hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, there's about 10 people here at this beach. So let's have a much needed dip. We've had an absolute nightmare. We were just about to get in, and then a guy that works in a shed up there on the left came running over saying, no, 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 no swimming, no swimming. We're like, why? I don't know why, he didn't explain, but he just said no swimming. So he works here on the beach. So that lady's saying you can't swim up there on that part of the beach. And this guy's saying you can't swim here. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I guess this beach you just can't swim on. So basically we've come here for no reason. Fantastic. Cat is not happy.